Excellency, let me begin by welcoming you to Delhi. We have, of course, been meeting each other both on bilateral visits and on the sidelines of multilateral platforms. This year also we've had an opportunity to speak twice, and I think keeping in regular touch is something that is in our mutual interest. This year is an important year in our bilateral relations as we mark the 75th anniversary of the establishment of our diplomatic relations. Despite the COVID-related difficulties, last year turned out to be a very one of intense bilateral activity that included holding the inaugural 2+2 meeting and, of course, the 21st annual summit. Prime Minister Modi and President Putin have been in regular touch and have spoken to each other on multiple occasions this year. Our bilateral relations has continued to grow in many areas, and we have diversified our cooperation by expanding our agenda. Excellency, our meeting today takes place in a difficult international environment, quite apart from the pandemic. India, as you are aware, has always been in favor of resolving differences and disputes through dialogue and diplomacy. In our meeting today, we will have an opportunity to discuss contemporary issues and concerns in some detail. I look forward to our discussions, and I would request you to deliver your media remarks.
Thank you very much. It's really a pleasure to have another meeting with our friends. Friendship is the key word to describe the history of our relations, and our relations were very sustainable during many difficult times in the past, and I have no slightest doubt that mutual respect and the search for balance of interest would prevail in our relations for the future as well. We have been developing especially privileged strategic partnership with New Delhi, and this is one of the key priorities of the Russian foreign policy. It's equality and mutual trust, which underlies our acts on the international arena, and in the context of multipolar world, which is being objectively shaped, as you alluded to yesterday, addressing a conference in New Delhi. We certainly are interested in having the world order balanced, which makes it sustainable. We have intensified our bilateral contacts. As you said, the President and the Prime Minister are in regular touch with each other, and I will report to the President about my negotiations here. He sends, by the way, his best regards to Prime Minister Modi, and I will appreciate an opportunity to deliver this message personally. Some time ago, we have been visiting with the official visit in December, and it was a very useful summit, as well as the 2+2 meeting, which was preceding the meeting of the leaders, Ministers of Defense and Ministers of Foreign Affairs. Now, as far as I understand, the respective members of our governments discuss the dates for the next meeting of Intergovernmental Commission on Economic Cooperation. We continue to implement projects in the areas of energy, science and technology, outer space, pharmaceutical industry, and of course we cooperated and continue to cooperate in the efforts to fight coronavirus infection. Indeed, as you mentioned, this day our Western colleagues would like to reduce any meaningful international issue to the crisis in Ukraine. You know our position. We do not hide anything, and we appreciate that India is taking this situation in the entirety of facts, not just in a one-sided way. So I look forward to our discussions, and thank you very much for your hospitality once again.